Yeah, what's going on, guys? Welcome on back. Alright, let's see what we gotta do now. We did some of the main quest last episode. And now they wanted us to go to the new area for the first time. Continue visiting the asylum, visit the unknown key swatch. Destination. Okay. Let's just do it, bro. Arcorn's Heath. Wait, said, oh, you don't have any knowledge yet.
Where am I? Underground.
That barrier almost looks like the veil.
And the panel looks like our scry. Anyone know what it is?
No idea.
Alright.
Similar design to a scry, but it looks like it's a permanent installation. Like it interfaces with the room. Could this be the harness?
Must be. It seems like Asylum involved sealing away whatever's beyond this barrier. With this discovery and everything else you found, I should be able to piece together what Asylum actually was.
Okay. So we literally can't do anything. Now let's just see what happens. If I get close enough. Okay. It's not even uncovering the map the further I go. What does it say now in the quest? I'll go back to Lane. I still think doing this is after I figured out that this isn't really, these are all the main story quests, but this one I thought was the main one because it had the track thing on it, but I guess that's just because it was at the top. There's no way I'm reading all that.
Years after the surge, there was an inexplicable spike in casualties.
You don't think it's due to the arcs going hostile?
Well, that may be part of it, but we can't be certain due to the information blackout. What seems to have saved them was Asylum's execution.
Almost like the veil.
Exactly like the veil.
This is all interesting, but I'm not sure where it'll lead us.
Further exploration of Denevran is required. It might be an abandoned city, but it's still a city. But Brynn, there's one more thing.
What is it?
The barrier. It's exactly like the veil.
Yes, you said that already.
No, what I mean is, the raw magic that off-gasses from the veil is what causes the tangles to cluster at its base. In speaking with Dharm, we theorized that this second barrier could potentially be doing the same thing, except in a more pressurized environment, like, say, within a barrier of kinetic magic.
It's causing the floods of miasma.
We believe so, yes.
So if we removed Asylum's barrier, we could stop the flood.
Possibly.
I guess I need to find a way to break through Asylum.
Agreed.
Alright, that's complete. There's a lot of these things left.
Any luck with the materials we gathered from Lucia's workshops?
Yes. I'll let Sev fill you in.
We started with the book, which was...
Unsurprising. The Enclave was notorious.
The book was still useful, as it contained a number of craft-specific, all critical. Referencing the book clarified the notes.
Without it, they bordered on deranged rant. Especially at the end.
Sort of a window into her thinking.
We suspect Lucia spent a...
She covered many topics, but the most prominent...
I'm sure her work was interesting. But eyes on the prize, gentle. Does she have an answer for us?
Partially. This is the design.
Her research led her to one conclusion. To stop the floods. She needed to disrupt a barrier of some sort.
This confirms our theory from earlier. She's talking about the barrier established by Asylum.
Her design is detailed and specific. The device it would create inverts the flow of magic in it.
We think the devices we found on the Arks were prototypes. Small experiments to determine efficacy and duration.
So what's the catch? If the floods are still happening, clearly she didn't build one.
Lucia's thimble, as she calls it, requires some high... It has to withstand considerable...
It's like how mass scales...
If, and it is a very big if, we could find those components, we could construct Lucia's thimble.
We'll find them.
I only hope we have enough.
The other thing we'll need is a source of magical flame.
I can handle that part easily. Okay, so we have clear next steps.
The flood. Our best guess, at any rate.
That I can make it? Oh, no, I can't. Need an extra flame resonance, rare parts, refined serenite. Damn. Ice lash. Why can't I view the one I have right now to see how much stronger it is? See, this is one I made already. Anyways, I think we wanted to go to Denevron. Search for the way to remove the barrier in Archon's Earth. Complete supply run. Okay, go here. Holopyrize. Denevron. Let's do that first. Okay. Quickest way is from the guild district. Alright. Damn. Can I finally search in peace? Okay, now they want to show me where it is. Maybe when you're in battle they don't show you? Oh gosh. It's underneath, but how do we get there? How do we get underneath? Is there like a secret door here or something? Okay. Nope. Just... That's one bad thing about her climbing everything. Okay, I have no idea how she gets inside. I've searched everywhere. Maybe you get in from the bottom? Oh, Serenite. I'm still clueless of how we get in underneath. I thought coming down to the lower levels would show me something. Isn't it just here? Oh, these places are eerily similar, bro. Bro, what? Where these guys come from? It's ridiculous, man. Got that shit right in time before he would have put me in combat. There's literally no way underground. I was thinking maybe from one of these other places, entered through one of these things. Okay, I see a lantern here. I was thinking it should be something like that. I was just about to say maybe there's a lantern. I'm guessing it's multiple lanterns, right? So this one was by that one. the chest I got earlier. Alright, let's look for all the lanterns then. Shouldn't they be marked though? Like, it's so obscure and random. And this is not even close to here. I was thinking there should be lanterns around here, maybe. Maybe we go up to go down somehow? See, I would expect like some lanterns to be like around here.
Should be a drop somewhere around here.
Really? Ah. I got this before. This is where the, or maybe not?
Let's see. Supplies. That's good. More orders. Huh.
What's up?
Drops will be assigned to specific teams and tracked individually to deal with recent concerns.
That's boss talk for... We're watching you because someone had their hand in the cookie jar.
Okay. Is there more than one? Okay. I mean, I need to go to the Bastion. I think I've been here before though, but it was before this mission was active, I guess. This Bastion is very huge. It did just say it's in the Bastion. It could be anywhere, bro. What are they talking about? Did they say where in the Bastion, or am I tripping? Oh, the keep in the Bastion. Damn. Yeah, these chests are just always here. It's hilarious. Peace out. Okay, I'm seeing the thing. Oh, I'm here. So maybe it was down there? So it was literally down there? No, it's in the commander's thing, I'm guessing. Yeah. Alright, peace. There was other ways down, right?
Should be a drop somewhere around here.
Wish these doors would stay broken down. I understand why it's not, though.
Another notice. Drops must be completed and all runners to safety before the next predicted flood.
This confirms they have a way to predict the floods, and some way to stay safe.
Let's stay focused on our runners for now.
Okay. Decode the gibberish and the orders with Lane, okay.
That's all of them.
3 supply drops. Not a lot of answers.
I believe I can help with that.
Nice for knocking out these main missions pretty quickly. Before this, I was just running around doing BS, getting stronger.
Yes, and if the R is the numbers of false increment that just indicates spaces. Ah!
Got it?
Yes. I'll
Good stuff, Lane.
and valuable insight into...
Okay. Supply run quest is still not complete, though.
Well, Codebreakers, how are we feeling?
Satisfied. We have enjoyed reasonable success.
That's Lane's way of saying they crushed it.
Notes being passed between a brother and sister, quite candid, and dissatisfied. In particular with their boss, who they refer to as the Grumple.
The Grumple?
A Renlund myth, where ill-behaved children would be gathered up in a sack and tossed into the river to drown at the end of the year.
Bye.
The Grumple, yes. Renlund fables prominently featured drowning as a punishment for children. The myth has fallen out of favour in recent decades, though. Ren's
The Grumple. Really?
really.
Moving swiftly on. What else did the drop say?
Remember that ominous note about tracking?
From the context provided by our hauler, we now know a significant number of Hearthsiders survived the surge.
But only just surviving. They relied on the runner-hauler teams. But supplies consistently went missing. There is also a sense that the Enclave was getting increasingly dangerous for the scouts.
The floods, of course.
With supplies running thin, the supply teams were falling under suspicion of stealing.
This pair responded with the entirely reasonable, if exhausting, plan of overperforming.
I've done that job, Lane. Sometimes you just need to prove the ass in charge wrong.
Indeed. They collected a cache of rare items they were planning to turn in when they felt its size and value would erase any suspicion.
Do we know if they turned it in?
No, but we know what it was. Or is.
And that's where I come in.
Okay, where are we going? Search for the large cache below the tattered mantle and lower the Nevron. Let's go from the perch. Still 2 more items I need to get. Two more armor pieces. Did you say 2 of the below the tattered mantle? Okay. When you say below, what do they mean by that? I'm trying to remember if I recall any like lower areas here. I think it was something over there, right? Oh, yep. I think we get there from here. Easy money. Is there an enemy in here? Before? Yep. Yeah, feel that heat, nigga.
Wow.
Everything all right?
Yeah. There's just so much. Oh. And a letter. Encoded like the others.
Can't wait to work it out.
So they're all in places where we've been before, finding the armor sets. That's why I was able to do this so easily. I was gonna say go back to Casman, yep. And it didn't take long, that's why I decided to continue with the episode and do this real quick to see if we can actually close out this quest in this episode. If not now, then I'll wait until next episode. It's dragging on.
So, the letter. I'm prepared for bad news.
How did you know?
They were collecting supplies for other survivors. We know someone is out there. The supplies never made it to them. That and the tear stains.
Is that what that was? Yes, well, there's a lot to cover. We have the cache itself and our scrounging siblings.
We should at least give you the high-level details on both.
What did the final note say?
Yes, right. One sibling disappeared.
I thought the runner of the pair was the one.
So did we. But this last message was a farewell to his sister. Apparently the Grumpole...
Really?
I know. But apparently their boss had been ordered to stop wasting resources.
And so our hauler left this farewell, hoping his sister might find it, on the off chance she was alive.
He was going to remove all their other messages so their plan wouldn't be found out.
We postulate he was on his way to do that.
When the flood caught him.
That's what we saw.
These people, however many are left, they've really been through it.
It's one of the guys who warned us.
They might really need our help.
They're still organized and have a command structure, but it sounds dysfunctional.
Is there anything we could do, do you think?
Sadly, no. But there's...
Damn.
I'm not going to say the name.
But the Enclave's leader was called the Eye, elected from the masters of each craft. Unfortunately, we don't have any details about their direct superior. I will spare you the name.
Did we confirm they weren't actually stealing from the Enclave?
The letter seems genuine. I think their plan was to bring in a big haul.
It says a lot about the Hearthsiders that our siblings thought this would clear any suspicion.
How so?
The cloud of suspicion tells us they were in dire times.
But bring in a big load and we trust you.
So you think our runners were dirty?
No. I think the...
Let's move on to something else.
Of course.
Talk to me about
They did astonishing work.
Indeed, a robust collection, including several enchanted objects we barely recognize.
They had a keen eye for things that could decay and took care to preserve them.
You two sound giddy.
If there's one thing Lane and I are passionate about, it's preservation of rare objects.
That's enough about the cache.
Sure.
So,
Good news. We found parts that will let us complete Lucia's thimble.
It has been... Solo will handle the assembly, of course.
I suppose the only other thing to say is... good job, Brynn.
Indeed. We have made progress in unraveling the shape of... Further, these documents are in...
And maybe you put a couple souls to rest.
Alright, I think we did it. So is she gonna make the thimble without us crafting it?
All right. Let's go over everything we know so far.
We know that, for a time after the surge, civilians continued to live in Tenebron until they were forced to evacuate the city. We're still not sure the cause.
Wherever the Hearthsiders went, they're still actively sending scouting groups to scavenge for supplies. From the uniform, the creeper who was watching Brynn sleep belongs to one of these groups.
We also know that a defensive procedure codenamed Asylum sealed access to the Enclave underground. This was done using a barrier almost exactly like the Veil.
Lucia, an ex-high enchantress, opposed Asylum and began working on ways to sabotage it.
Her research forecasted that the barrier would cause the Enclave to flood with miasma. The very same flood that seems to have killed Lucia before she was able to finish her thimble.
But we have her design. It could disrupt Asylum's barrier.
So Lucia's thimble is the key to our survival.
It's less a key and more like a magical battering ram.
Whatever works.
What is it, Lane?
I've pored over all the documents we've compiled, and a concrete link between the evacuation plan and the underground is nowhere to be found. I can't shake the feeling we're missing something.
The Enclave destroyed a lot of information from their documents. Could that be why you can't find a link between...
I considered that.
Being a weaver isn't about being certain all the time. And regardless of the Hearthsider's location...
You're right. I just hope that if we did miss something...
Even if it does, we will handle it.
That settles it. Brynn, it's time to use the thimble.
Oh, got a flame resonance. I think that's what we needed to complete the thimble. But let's wrap it up here, guys. Let me see something. Yep, supply run is completed. In the next episode, we'll go and craft the thimble and head up over to the latest area, and also upgrade the stations and get a new gear set before we head off. With that being said, thanks for watching. As always, leave me a like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.